Greetings, everybody. Let me know if you guys can hear me clearly on here. Ollie. Okay, greetings, everybody. So this is going to be our current Love Vibes energy. I'm recording this during a super full moon in Scorpio energy, May 7th. This reading may resonate with you sometime after. You know, it does not have to resonate during the time that I recorded this. This can resonate with you at any time. So I have channeled some notes, you guys, and I want to share those messages with you. I might pull cards in this one and I may not, depending on how much information I feel like I've shared. Not a double dose. So I hope everybody's doing well. You guys are safe. You guys are doing well under this whole quarantine we still in. But anyway, I'm gonna go ahead and tap in to what I've channeled from Spirit in regards to this. The message came very clear, so I'm just gonna use it as is. This is kind of piggybacking off of the general message that I channeled for the supermoon. If you guys want to watch that, it should be like right underneath this video. I might leave it in the description if this, you know, way later down the year or something and you come across this message, you guys can revert back to that video. But anywho, we're going to talk about birthrights and Glorystealers and divine connections. So let's go ahead and get into the channel message. What I picked up right now for you guys is there could be some exes lingering, you know, some people that want to come back into your life, or some people that may have already come back into your life, etc. I'm getting something with luring in with sex, drugs, and money for some people. It just depends on what your past vices were, you know, that you, whatever it was, you guys could have had a connection where it was just like a hookup. Maybe you guys just had sex. You guys might have, you know, smoked and drank. That's, you know, some people, you know, like to chill and do that. That could have been the way that you and this person bonded, okay? So I get that some exes will try to come back to make up for past pain that they caused you, basically paying you what you deserve from the past. And I will say that some of these are sincere agendas. They are sincere, while others have an agenda. Those who are sincere will make amends with you peacefully and let you go. They're not going to try to come in and none of that. They're not going to try to lure you back in. For those of them that have an agenda other than sincerity, will try to seduce you, try to start over, charm you with sex, and charm you just in general to get you. Let me let my cat out real quick. Okay. So yeah, they will try to charm you in some type of way. Probably use sex for the most part. It is a Scorpio supermoon. It's a very sexual energy. Also be very mindful, like when you just cut someone off, or you made amends with your past with someone, or you've moved on, or you're deciding not to indulge in sexual activity or something like that, and this person just comes, or someone else tries to come in, be mindful of that. Some of them may try to use that I'm a new man or I'm a new woman, I've changed MO, or they'll try to project that they've changed, or they're just somehow just different. Some of them will just come out flat out asking for sex, or insinuating that's what they want. So, you know, it's not too much of a hidden agenda for some of them. This can be done via lower vibrational energies trying to convince you to go back to, you know, such and such, and someone who was toxic in your life, someone who it did not work out with. Get you to go back to a karmic soul tie with someone that there's absolutely no future with, someone where there was never any movement, no type of promise in that connection. Really, it's an agenda in order for you to waste your time repeating the same karmic cycle you just freed yourself from. So you just freed yourself from a karmic cycle, and then there's this test trying to lure you back in, whether it be with the same person or a similar situation. So remember, a person who has not healed their past wounds or have healed their wounds, period, or who chooses not to do the soul work can be used by their shadow self. Therefore, come to you with wrong intentions. So anybody that has not done their soul work is not a divine masculine. They're not a divine feminine. Um, so it's easy for them to be used. It's easy for this person to be used, come in and like trick you or try to trick you at least. So if they're not exempt from being puppets to lower vibrational energies or being a slave to their shadow side because they have not worked on themselves, basically. Um, so, you know, just be vigilant with the type of people that are around you. You'll know if a person is truly working on themselves or have truly worked on themselves on a soul level or whether they're just bullshitting. You can tell the difference. I hope you guys like this color. It's a dried out rose that I used. I'm weird, but I use a dried out, it's like a pink. Actually, it was pink and lavender. So that's the color you guys see on my camera. um, hey sister, what's up, Dara? How are you? How you doing? So if you guys are worried about some delays in your divine connection, whether you know a person that you're in a divine connection with or not, or you just know that, you know, there's somebody out there for you, whether you believe that God has got somebody for you or the universe, or you prayed about it or you manifested or you're manifesting a divine connection and you're worried that something's going to delay your connection, such as another person, you guys have to trust that if your person is truly for you, if that's the person that is your God mate, as I like to call it, more so than twin flames and stuff like that, God mate, whatever, if you truly believe or know if that person is for you, you have to trust that this person, even if they are to be seduced by something or someone from their past, that if they truly done their soul work, and they have the gift of discernment to realize it's a trap, they're not going to fall victim for that. It's not going to work. So you have to trust that what Spirit told you is going to come to pass. Like, it could be all types of tests, but if Spirit told you, God told you, the universe, whatever, has shown you that if this is truly a divine union and connection that Spirit put together, or you put together before you came on this planet, you have to trust that nothing or no one, no type of weapon formed is ever going to prosper in that. And this is not to say that you should wait for somebody and all of that. It's just, you can tell when you and a person are on the same page and are aligned with each other. It's not telling you to wait for somebody to do this or just get their shit together and all of that, or to get out of something. It's just telling you that if you know for a fact this is truly for you, you cannot be wavered by what you see. And on top of that, if they're truly a divine feminine, divine masculine, they are not stupid. They know what's going on. The thing about being a divine feminine, divine masculine is your soul work. The fact that you're whole within yourself, that you are in your divinity. You're not operating off of your shadow, or you don't allow your shadow to overrule your spirit. Like, you don't operate off of your lower self. That's not what you do. Not to say that you don't get tripped up by your shadows and all of that, but you don't allow it to rule your life. So if this person is not acting in divinity, they're not a divine feminine, they're not a divine masculine. So if your person is truly a divine feminine, divine masculine, they'll know when something's up. They'll know. They'll know something's off. they'll have some type of discernment, even if they can't tell that what this person is doing is try to throw them off track. They know that this person's here with bad intentions. So they're not stupid. Spirit wanted me to share my testimony with this one. So yesterday, actually no, on my birthday, it was funny. I had a crazy ass dream, and I don't know if I should go too far into it, but I had like a crazy dream um, of this woman, this female. I don't really know what her association is to. I don't know what her association is to, you know, my situation or whatever. But I assume that there's some type of romantic interest there. So in the dream, she was crying, and all I could see was her back. I couldn't see her face or anything, but I knew it was her. So I don't know how I got in her house, but I was in her house and I was consoling her. I was rubbing her back, like I was genuinely like, oh, like I felt for her. So I was consoling her. As I left the room to walk out and go back out into what looked like this weird city or town that I was in, it looked weird. But as I was walking out, I overheard her telling someone like, yeah, me and so, you know, we're talking and we're talking about how we're going to change the world together. And it made me discouraged. Like, it's like, oh, fuck. So what am I here for? Like, well, it was meant to attack me. So fast forward, that day in the waking life, I seen some shit on social media, and I was like, okay, it made me question. It wasn't anything of a romantic thing, but it was just like, it's funny. I guess Spirit was giving me a heads up to like let me know what the whole agenda was. So I seen that, and I was like, okay, I'm not gonna let it get to me. So fast forward, yesterday, I was also tested. Actually, I'll say like a little bit into the week, I was tested by going like not entertaining physically, but entertaining mentally and emotionally past connections that I outgrew. Connections with people that I thought were it. I was kind of replaying that. I was like kind of second guessing myself, like, oh, maybe I'm wrong about this other person, maybe I'm wrong that Spirit's got somebody for me. What if I messed up in the past? What if it's this person, or what if it's that person? And I got tripped up by that, and it all made sense. I seen one of my sisters sent me a reading yesterday on Instagram, and it was saying something about past stuff coming up and tests and stuff like that. And I said, oh, okay. You know, because sometimes we don't always have the answers. You know, we ain't got the answers sway all the time. So I said, okay, it was a fucking test. It was testing me to see. And I already had the heads up from Spirit because I wrote one of the person's names down, because one of their names is in the Bible, one of the people. And I was writing down a Bible scripture yesterday, and I knew that Spirit was saying I needed to separate myself from one of these people. So it was only natural that all the other ninjas, excuse me, I was about to say something else, would come up in my conscious and make me go, oh, well, maybe I should, or what if it was something, oh, what about, no, that's a distraction. So, yeah. Going back into the message that I wrote down, the Glorystealers, they want what you have. It's easier for them to steal rather than do the actual work. So they want what you have. They want, whether it's a family member, whether it's a friend or a so-called friend. You can't call everybody friend. You can't call everybody family. But they want what you have, whether it's something just in general. It doesn't have to be your romantic relationship or anything, but it's something that they want of yours. But they want that, but they don't want to do the work that you did, the shit that you grew through to even get what you have. Like, they want it because it's easier to just take from somebody. The best way that they can take that is convince you that you don't have anything, you don't have any gifts, you don't have any power, you're nothing, you're stupid, you're always going to be single, or whatever they're telling you, or making you question yourself. That's the way that they steal your joy. And some of them, they do it in a very cunning way where they try to be like, well, I was always the one down for them, and I helped them, and I was there for you. Remember that time I was with you? Um, right. They don't know the cost of what you had to grow through, but they want what you got. But yeah, they'll they'll be the ones, either they'll try to downplay you, or they'll try to take the glory somehow and be like, oh, see, I helped you, remember, and blah blah blah. If it wasn't for me, and that type of stuff, or you wouldn't be anything if I didn't do this, if I didn't help you with that. Like, that's these type of people, and they can come in the form of family, friends, ex people you've escaped from, lovers, whatever. They want to take on or steal away because of their laziness and envy. Again, these are people that have not healed. So it's not that they don't have any gifts or they're not special or nothing like that. For some of them, some people are here on this planet, I feel like, to play a role. Some of them are really literally nasty people, and some people are just wounded. So you got to consider, when we envy what other people have, it's because we don't have that love for ourselves, where we believe that we have something valuable too. Like, say for instance, you want someone else's gifts. Like, oh, she has the ability to, let's say she's a really good track runner, and I'm not good at sports. But it's like, rather than highlighting or focusing on what you are good at, you're envying someone else. So that just shows there's some type of inner work that needs to be done. So it has little to do with you, but on a higher level, if you feel like you're making progress in life, or you have something that's coming to you, protect your energy, protect it. Not only that, it's not only that you have these gifts and stuff that's coming to you, or new beginnings that's coming up in your life. um it's more so that a lot of you have been called to do something big in service to the world, in favor of the divine. Like, you've come here for something bigger. So your divine and soul purpose is to love and to be loved in your own unique ways, through your own gifts, through your own service to humanity, to the divine, to whatever your soul contract is. That's why you're here. That's the biggest thing. So take the people out of it. Look at it from a spiritual, energetic level. Your divine connections, or your unions, or whatever you want to call them, is a result of divine's love for humanity. So that's why I say, like, a lot of people think they're in these divine connections but have no concept of what divine love is. Divine love is a manifestation of the divine's love for us, for humanity. It's a manifestation of that. It's not just for, our enjoyment and such and such. It's a soul agenda of the divine, if that makes sense. So you are, in essence, divine. At your core being, you are divine. You are a extension and connection of the divine power of the creator. So if the shadow, whatever you want to call them, lower forces, whatever you want to call them, they do this. They operate in these people around you who refuse to heal, who refuse to love themselves, humble themselves, honor the divine light within, to honor the divine in humanity, in the planet. They're egotistical energies, they're narcissistic energies. They feed off of um, negativity. So they'll be used. So if I'm in a lower vibrational energy and I have not healed certain things within myself, I hate love, I hate this world, I'm just focused on greed and money, I want to kill off as many people as I want to, or whatever, or I'm jealous, I'm envious, I'm wounded, I'm full of hate. It's easy for me to be used in that instance because I'm vibrating off of a lower energy. So just imagine, like, in that instance, if that's where a person is, it's easy to be fed off of and used in that negative energy. So in this 3D reality, it is ran by forces of lower vibrations. You could just look at the world. It's power fed, right? It's power fed. It feeds off of your fear. It feeds off of control and manipulation, so on and so forth. It feeds off of hate, greed, etc. So anything or anybody that comes in with the energy of love and peace, joy, etc., is something that works against the spirit of these lower vibrations. It's gonna irk the fuck out of people that are in those energies. Like, I'll be honest, I don't know if you guys ever, if you dealt with depression or you were in lower vibrational energies, but when you're around people that are always smiling, always happy, you get irritated because your energy's in a low vibration. It's like, get the fuck out of here with that. I don't want to hear that. You get like, ugh. It's a feeling. That's like a spirit. It's a lower vibrational energy. Like, that energy doesn't like that high vibration, so it's irritated by it. It can't stand it. So imagine these energies like, oh no, we in this realm right here, we run this shit. The greed, the fear we feed off of you guys. We show you all this propaganda on TV, and we show you that relationships are just full of hate and cheating and lies and abuse. We show you that all day on TV, but when you come in here with that love shit, no, we can't have that because we run this realm. Basically, that's what it's saying. So when you come in with that, it irks them. It's a threat. You're their enemy and they're your enemy, basically, right? So you'll notice that people don't really want to see you happy, or they'll be sent to test you or sent to seduce you, to steal your joy, or to keep you stuck in this lower vibrational energy. If you get in this energy of self-doubt, you start thinking everything doesn't make sense, or you start second guessing, going backwards, or thinking about going backwards, or thinking about just literally just throwing in the towel. Those energies are now like, okay, we could feed off of you, and then there's more confusion, then there's more doubt. It's just feeding on you. You know it's not divine nor your spiritual guides whom love you, because what you feel is what? You feel low vibration. It doesn't feel good. So basically, and it's a hard thing, I'm not gonna lie. Sometimes I struggle with mental battles and stuff like that, as we all do, because the mind is a battlefield, literally a spiritual battlefield. You have to denounce that thought. When you get those thoughts that are lower vibrational because they don't feel good, once you get in that feeling of feeling bad, or it's just not a good energy, find out where it's coming from. AKA identify the source. Like, where is the source of this thought coming from, or these feelings? Then find the healing within it. Once I find the source within it and where it's coming from, I can identify how to heal it. So let's say, for instance, you want to throw in the towel, and it's like, why do you want to throw in the towel? It's like, well, because right now I feel defeated. I just got told no for the job, so obviously I'm not going to be able to get the job. And it's like, you might not get that specific job, but that's not exempt from you doing what it is that you want to do. So what was the feeling that it caused within you? Most likely rejection. So identify why you felt rejected and go deeper into that and heal that energy of rejection. It takes time. It takes patience with yourself. It takes compassion. It takes discipline. But if you really truly want to remove something, extract something, or heal, you're going to be led into how to do it. Also, during this time, like, it's a perfect energy to go deep within. Like, deal with deeply rooted things in your life. It may sting, aka Scorpion, it will sting, yes, but it's worth it. So some trauma may come up, but you're powerful enough to do it. You're powerful enough to get through this energy. You're powerful enough to handle it. You're powerful enough to heal it, to identify it. There's also going to be a lot of epiphanies, a lot of secrets being revealed, whether voluntarily or involuntarily given to you. Scorpio deals with deep things, deep, dark energies, deals with the occult, hidden energy, hidden knowledge, hidden wisdom. So a lot of stuff is going to come up. I'm going to tap into the energy of the connections. Now I'm going to use some cards. Now, let's see what we get. First off, I want to call on the divine, the alpha, the omega, the most high God, and ask, what is the divine guidance that we need at this time? Those who are guided to receive this message or meant to receive this message in any space and time that they hear it. I protect and surround this reading with loving light, protective healing energies from any planes of existence where we exist. Ask for divine source truth. I turn a deaf ear to any lower vibrational energies that are not of the divine, that are not of divine source. Any type of influence over this message that is not of the divine, the Most High God, that is not of truth of the source, I block it out. What is the message? Thank you, God. I remove myself from this reading unless called in as myself to speak. I remove myself from this message. May I be an open channel only for the Alpha, the Omega, the Divine Creator. Any other source of energy that is not of the divine, I tune it out. Alright. First card out is the Ten of Swords. The Ten of Swords in this instance is about transmutation. It's got the phoenix bird on there. So this energy again is about transformation. It's about rebirth. So there's something that's being cut off that's coming to a close, or something that you recently let go of or release. Could also be like you, divine unions right now. You guys are being guided to cut something off right now. Like some, it doesn't have to be deeply rooted, but for a lot of you, it will be. I feel like there's something with burning rituals, so they're burning some stuff here. Could be that you guys work with candles and stuff like that, or you guys do burning rituals, burials. There is a lot of reminiscing right now. Like, I do feel like some feminines and maybe even masculines, you guys will have some visions of your person. But you guys are working on something. I do feel, whether you're masculine or feminine, one of you or both of you are working on something right now. It could be a project. It could be anything. Doesn't have to necessarily be about your connection, but you are doing some type of work and you are being helped spiritually. You guys could be manifesting some type of union soon, because I am seeing like your spiritual guides bringing something together. You guys might have friends that are helping your connection. Some of you, whether you realize it or not. Yeah, because I get this energy of wanting to give up. For some of you, your person could be like dating somebody else or something like that. In a relationship with someone else. Some of you guys are like tired. Some of you guys want to give up. And just relax. Some of you guys know the vision that you want of your connection, and you see that vision. So you're just relaxing and knowing that it's already done. It's already in the works. So there's nothing that you need to do, but just relax. You might just need to relax right now, because I'm seeing this. Like, this is your just due is to chill and relax. You guys have done a lot of work. You guys have put a lot of energy into self-work and things like that. It's time to relax. It's time to chill. And not worry about anything. You guys are going to get a lot of visions. A lot of visions or dreams. Visions in your dreams. Yeah. Some of you guys are busy with a craft, or you're going to put more energy into a craft or something like that. Some of you guys could be into cooking, or you guys just love to cook, whatever, you know, or you could be learning how new recipes. I get for a lot of you, and I might do like a different video about this, But I'm just going to say a lot of you guys are preparing for union or preparing for marriage or something, and you know that. So you're, what's the right word? It's like on the tip of my tongue. Spirit, help me. It's like your wife's skills, your husband's skills. Like, let's say, for instance, like cooking is one of them. I'm not going to say like the general society roles or whatever, traditional roles, but let's just say, for instance, like you guys are more into cooking because you're domestic. Thank you. Into cooking and cleaning and like doing laundry, ironing a certain way, folding your clothes, or preparing space for your person, and vice versa. Like you guys are doing something. For masculine energy, it could be building up their finances, making sure that they're in the right space financially. It's something, you know, with that. You guys are preparing yourself, whether you realize it or not. Some type of work that's being done. For masculine energies, I'm getting like preparation for children, or whether you have children of your own but you want more, or whether you have nieces or nephews, or younger siblings or something, or you work with kids. It's some type of training with like fatherhood or something I'm getting too. You guys are doing some type of work to bring something together, and I feel like that's how you know that it's close, because you're getting in that mode of preparation, and it's like natural to you, and it's like it brings some type of joy to you. It's not like a chore, or you might just naturally find yourself doing it and not know why. I feel like that's what that is. Let's see. I'm gonna get into the energies individually, the masculine and feminine energies individually. Overall energies. So social media connections, you guys may be talking more with your person, or this could be the result of something that leads you guys to communicate more with your person. If you guys have not met your person at all, you don't know anyone that exists, but you know there's somebody out there for you, you could be soon to meet someone on social media, someone that you're going to talk to a lot. You guys are going to be communicating a lot if you're not already. Yeah, this is gonna be something that is it's gonna be reciprocated energy. It's not gonna be one-sided. Like, you're not gonna be initiating things all the time, or this person's always initiating. It's an equal give and take. It's an equal exchange. I feel like whoever this person is not. They're not somebody that's weak faithfully or spiritually. This is somebody that is spiritually aware, what they call woke. Okay, this person is like aware of spiritual things. They're not slow to stuff like that. Another thing too I'm getting is there could have been some brokenness between you two, or you guys may share some type of similar wound, but you guys don't give in to your wounds, right? This isn't a trauma bond. It's not a connection where it's like you're soothing one person's wounds and the other person's just taking. It's not that type of energy. This could be a connection where there was something left unsaid that spirit needed to. It was like something needed a break. Something needed a break for you guys to have some type of clarity or understanding about your connection. There's a lot of words left unsaid between the two of you. Not everything was clear in the beginning. And I know some of you guys like to see the cards and stuff. Right now, I'm not I'm not in a space like where you guys can see the cards, like, no. So I was guided to do this reading. I didn't want to pull any cards, but I was guided to, because I had channeled a message. I wrote down everything that I channeled, and I was just going to go based off of that. But I understand if you guys are like, okay, I can't see the cards, I don't know if I can trust the message. That's completely up to you. Your spirit will know whether this is for you or it's not, or if it's something janky or whatever. One thing that I will say is spirit, God, divine, whatever you want to call it, is not a liar, and my intentions are to channel only what spirit wants us to know. All right, so let's see. So if it's some bullshit, and if it's not meant for you, it's not going to come to pass, or it's not going to resonate with you if it's not for you. All right. So let's see. What's going on? Yeah, this Ten of Swords came out again. So you guys are leaving something in the past behind. Some type of negative thinking about your past. Some of you guys, it could have been indecisiveness about your connection, or indecisive if spirit or, you know, the universe had somebody for you, or indecisiveness about which path to take in life, or which way to go with the person, or who to choose. Whatever you or your person was struggling with or indecisive about is no more. This Ten of Swords is here again, so there's something that's coming to an end, some type of negative thinking, and I feel like it was stemming from an energy of abandonment, or some type of energy of rejection, or fear of taking a chance on something and then it not going the way that you wanted it to go, and being disappointed that it didn't happen the way that you wanted it to, basically. Alright, so that's coming to an end, or that's being transmuted during this energy, which is a blessing. So let's tap into the feminine energy, see where the collective of feminines are. I'm gonna tap in. Thank you. Thank you. Where is this feminine collective energy at with their unions and connections? Spirit, thank you. Okay. Yeah, some of you guys don't even know that your person is thinking about you, or that they have as much love for you as they do. Some of you, your person is in your life and they're a support system to you. You could be growing through something, some type of healing, and they know that, and I feel like they have empathy for you, whether this is at a distance or when you guys are present together. They're there supporting you, whether it's in spirit or physically. That's what I'm getting. Because there's a lot of emotions that feminine energy you're dealing with. You're dealing with some stuff maybe from childhood or your past, or things with your own children. Some of you guys could be stressed out about money. Some of you guys could be stressed out about a living situation for some of you, or something with housing, something with living situations. Some of you guys are stressed out at work. Your person realizes that you're healing through something. It could look one way on the surface, but it's much more deeper what you're healing. So you guys may want to journal your thoughts and your feelings out during this energy, or you guys have been journaling a lot. But I get feminine energy. You guys are very much hard workers, or you're about to transform in the areas of your work or your career life. There's some type of transformation, but I feel like you guys bust your ass. Thank you for the donation. I appreciate it. You guys bust your ass with this. Okay? And with the Ace of Cups being here, you guys are healing so that you guys can be receptive to the love that's coming in. Because it's not so much that you're rejecting your masculines anymore. It's more so now it's just like cleaning up some stuff within yourself more so. Even if it was connected to your masculine, it's always going to go back to self. And I do feel like it's something with children or childhood here. Your masculine is always thinking of you. Some of them have a picture that they that they look at. Something with a picture, like they might have a picture of you, or they took the picture offline or something like that. or something you gave them, but they have a picture of you that they look at. Some of them do have a journal or a book, or they write something about you, or they have a lot of thoughts about you. It could be a metaphor. It's something like this. Is there anything else, Spirit? You guys could be investing in something spiritually. So you guys could be investing in spiritual practices, like say you're paying for spiritual services, or you're buying stuff to do spiritual work with, like say singing bowls. Thank you again. I appreciate you for the donations. Thank you guys. So say for instance you're investing in buying a singing bowl, or you guys are investing in starting your own spiritual business, so you're buying products and stuff like that to center around that. I feel like it's a good investment for you because it's something that you're giving back. You're putting money into something that's of value to help not only yourself but others. So your masculine may even want to invest in something when it comes to you spiritually, or you guys may work together in the future. This could be all future tense. Maybe your person works with spiritual things, or they're in the spiritual field for some of you. For others of you, they could be paying for services about you, or you them, because y'all watching these readings. Whether you're masculine or feminine, you guys watch these readings. So some of you could be investing financially into readings, or wanting to invest in each other, something with business or working with each other, and that's a part of your spiritual purpose. Okay, so let's see where masculine is with feminine energy. Thank you. Thank you. Divine Spirit. Collective of masculines. Where are the masculine energies? Thank you. Masculine energy, you guys are manifesting something right now. Your focus is like a passion that you have, and you're kind of anticipating the results. Some of you guys know that your feminine is waiting on you. Waiting on you to arrive, waiting on you to reach out, or waiting for you to initiate something new. Especially if you guys have some type of plan on like creating something together, or you have future plans. Doesn't have to be business. It could just be life changes. It could be, yeah, like lifestyle changes or something like that. Starting a home, starting a family. It's some type of change. Someone is manifesting a major shift in their life. And I feel like masculine, that's what your intentions are. Someone can, I feel like you guys are manifesting a way to come in, masculine energy. You're manifesting a way to come in. There's a mailman in this card. So, coming in unexpectedly. Because I don't feel like this feminine is expecting you to come around or at the time that you are. So, it's unexpected. So, you could be planning this. I feel it's something with a picture. Something with pictures, or this has something to do with online, because this is the second photograph I've seen in a different card. So someone is setting the intentions. I feel like masculine, you could very well be into some type of magic or something. Definitely. There's a wand here that's lighting up a candle. There's a lot of candles here. There's a lot of fire here. So it's a lot of passion. It's a lot of desire for movement. Feminine, it's going to be at a time where you're busy at work. You're not focused on this connection. This masculine is working very hard. I'm seeing masculine is working hard, but they're allowing spirit to guide them in their works. Basically. Spirit's guiding them in their works. Some of you guys, you have not even met your masculine. You don't even know who they are. And this person knows who you are. they've been watching you, they're interested in you. This is not for everybody, so I don't want anybody hanging on to nothing that's not for them and does not resonate with them, because just because it sounds cute, I don't want y'all to fall victim to that. Ask spirit to show you if this is for you or not. But the message I'm getting for some of you is there's someone that's been watching you online and they're interested in you, trying to figure out a way to come to you, but they're allowing spirit to guide them. Whether they know that's what's going on or not, that's what they're doing. This person's taking an interest in you, a liking in you. For some of you, they like what you do. You could be an artist. You guys could be into some type of arts, whether it be paintings, whether it be jewelry, whether it be pottery, whether it be music, whether it be something that you do well. Doesn't even have to be art, but I'm getting art, or you guys are very, very good at what you do, and they admire that. So maybe they met you through work. Maybe they see what you're up to. But yeah, that's what I'm seeing for this masculine energy. And if this is someone that you already know, there's something with social media, because that's what I pulled. This guy is looking at his laptop. So you guys are both being helped by your spiritual team. Like, that's why I said for feminines, you guys relax. Masculine energy, you're being guided to chill too, but you guys are guiding, like, you're being guided into steps. So this is allowing spirit to help you. You don't have to force or control anything. It's happening on its own. You guys have a legion of spiritual guides, angels, and ancestors that are orchestrating things on your behalf, in your favor. Be mindful of deceiving yourself. This goes for masculine and feminine. Be mindful of deceiving yourself into taking action and doing and trying to force your hand and control things when you have not been led to do so. Because you guys have to honor yourselves first. You have to honor your divine selves first. You have to honor divine spirit, divine timing, divine orchestration. So if you do step out of divine alignment, it's going to cause some type of confusion. Also, again, this could be mindful of people like this that try to throw you off track, that try to throw you off your path. Whether it's both of you or one of you, doesn't matter. You'll know if it's for you or not. So it's just that reminder. So you guys could have animal totems. You guys could resonate with bats, owls, wolves, some sort of birds, period, birds. I've been seeing a lot of bluebirds a lot. There's a dove here in this card. So, and there's a blue feather, or sorry, it's a white feather on this horse, on these horses on the chariot. So you guys might see white feathers on your path. Know that you're being guided. You don't have to control anything. Just relax. When it's time for you to do something, you'll know if it is. Just trust spirit. Something with peacocks too. You guys may resonate with peacocks. Some of you guys could be very, very attractive, or your person could be very attractive, or you guys are something about the public, or you guys could be popular of some sort with the peacock. I don't know, that's kind of what I'm getting. One of you guys wants the other person to know that your prayers are always welcome. So you guys may pray for each other, or one of you pray for the other, but someone wants the other one to know that their prayers are always welcome. If you don't know who your person is, you haven't met anybody yet or anything like that, I feel like your prayers reach this person, or their prayers reach you. Someone's praying, whether they know you or not, doesn't matter. They could be like, you know, this is for my future husband or for my future wife, whatever, praying for them and their well-being and their safety. Another thing I'm getting to is, like, one of you wants the other person to know that you guys mirror each other so much that it's kind of spooky, but they like it. There could have been some decisions to take a different route in the past, or choose other people, or choose other things, And there's some type of regret here. Um, Someone may have chose to do something before it's time, when in actuality maybe somebody enjoyed being like a player, or just not having anybody to really have a serious relationship with, so that they're free to do what they want. Someone was not clear what they truly wanted at the time, or what they needed. um but I feel like, again, someone is very enamored or taking a liking for another person. So I get more so this masculine that's taking a liking for someone, or very enamored, or maybe it started off as admiration that led more into something deeper. Music, again, is a very big thing for a lot of people. A lot of you guys could be clairvoyant, clairaudient, excuse me. So you guys hear music, you guys hear messages. Your person could be clairaudiently gifted and they hear music, or both of you guys are clairaudient and you guys hear music and get messages. So when you think of each other, or one of you thinks of the other, certain songs speak to you, or it's like this person is speaking to you. So that's what I'm getting for you guys at this time. I hope this resonated with everybody whom it was meant to resonate with. And if it didn't, maybe next time, or might not be your messenger, but always use your discernment. Ask spirit to give you clarity if this is for you or not. So I'll speak to you guys soon. If you guys would like to book a reading with me, tomorrow at 7 p.m. Pacific Standard Time, I'm doing $7.77 per question readings live tomorrow. If you guys want to participate, check out my latest video, Happy Hour Fridays. Also, any other readings, you guys are free to check out my website. Links should be in the description. I appreciate y'all. Until the next reading, peace.